I didn't put a ton of thought into this, but I did take notes, so hopefully that's worth something. Um, TikTok with the buttons thing, yeah, it's like where they hit with their paws. I think what you're talking about. Um, and the fact that pets or dogs at least have a vocabulary of 200, I totally believe it. Absolutely. They are very smart. Uh, the TikTok and Tumblr and Twitter, all starting with a T, was like, yes, this is a thing. When you were saying that about TikTok and Tumblr, I had a whole phase. This is not on my notes. I had a whole phase last year of being on Tumblr, like, I don't know, approximately 74 hours per day, approximately, give or take a minute or so. Um, when I was into the Chinese dramas that I got super into last year, The Untamed and Heart, and I basically have not touched Tumblr since. I'm not even sure if the app is still on my home screen. With Tumblr, I go through phases of being like 1,000,000% obsessed or literally forgetting that I have an account on that website. Um, Jesus about the corn being in the water and not being able to drink tap water. That is bonkers. Like, legit insane, and miserable. So I'm super sorry to hear that. I totally get why you would have to make your own food and it wouldn't really be able to eat prepared foods like in restaurants. That does sound really complicated. Especially because, like you're saying, some brands yes, some brands no. That would make eating in a restaurant so hard. Also, not to be a child about this, but can you eat Taco Bell? Like, is that a thing? Because I'm really into Taco Bell. Oh, oh fuck, my laptop's really far away. Remind me by saying this in your next video, which will remind me when I take notes. I want to show you my laptop next week because I have. Did I mention this last week? I don't remember. I have started buying laptop stickers for my laptop because for a long time the NaNoWriMo sticker was the only one I had on it. And then my Secret Santa from my group chat this year bought me Marvel stickers because I'm super into Marvel as the hyperfixation, like I was saying. And so I had two Marvel stickers and then a NaNoWriMo sticker. And then I was like, I remember I have Disney stickers that are like the outline of Florida and the outline of California with imagery from the parks that are in those states in them. And I was like, I'll put that on. And then I was like, wait, I have all these other obsessions that I don't have stickers for. So I've since ordered them. And I maybe have put on like 10 so far, and I have a lot more coming. I have put in like so many Etsy orders, it's bonkers. Um, by the time they all arrive, I think they probably won't fit on the laptop, so I'll have to save them for next laptop, which hopefully will be a really long time from now, because I do not feel like putting that many on. Anyway, this was a really long tangent to say that I am obsessed with Taco Bell, and the Mexican pizza is a thing that used to be on the menu for the first 29.5 years of my life. And then they took off the menu, and they used BS excuses that they were trying to save the environment by saving the boxes, but I think really they were just taking it off the menu, even though it's like literally everyone who likes Taco Bell's favorite item. This tangent is going way long. I bought a laptop sticker, and the laptop sticker has like a clip art type drawing of a Mexican pizza, and there's a ribbon banner thing that says rest in peace, which is exactly my sense of humor and exactly my love. So rest in peace. And then I was thinking I could put, if they bring it back, I could put a sticker that says "Not today, Satan" across the rest in peace sticker, which would be very fun for me. Okay, that was like the longest tangent in history of tangents. You talk about ADHD, which this video feels very ADHD to me. I was so upset when I lost that diagnosis. Have I talked about that? Oh, storage low, tap to manage. Ew, that sucks. I don't know if this will work. Um, I was so upset when they took that diagnosis away because they were like, you just have bipolar and that's just part of hypomania. And I want to be like, no, I was treated for ADHD for a long time. Like, I really believe I have it. I operate in the way that people describe in like the clinical ADHD setting, not just distracted, like clinical. Um, but I officially do not have that diagnosis, and I haven't since I got, I think, the bipolar diagnosis, which has been almost 10 years and was very, very, very annoying for me. Um, the hyperfixating thing, um, I have had several movies this year, maybe four or five, that I watched for the first time in 2021, and I've already watched at least three times. Because when I get it in, like, I rewatch and reread constantly because it's an anxiety thing and it calms me down and makes me feel better. Um, And like I watched the movie Free Guy. Oh, this sucks. This video is going to cut off. I watched it in theaters and then I promptly rented it twice. I have watched several of my favorite Marvel films, again, 2021 focus. Several of those 3 times each, so very much. EpiPens, yes, ridiculously expensive, super unsafe because they save people's lives and the American healthcare system sucks. All meds should be free, healthcare should be free, totally a million percent behind that. Yes, fully agree. I'm with you. Um, $32 for a bottle of ibuprofen, that's ridiculous. I know, like, obviously it has to be done separately and differently, but ridiculous. Like, ibuprofen should be a human right, like the rest of healthcare. You say insurance in the way that I associate with Southerners, which is really interesting because, as far as I know, you're not a Southerner and you don't have Southern influences. But, like, when I hear Southerners talk about it, they always say insurance, even ones who don't have a Southern accent. Mugwormer, interesting idea I've never heard of. I watched the movie Spider-Man No Way Home yesterday because I did not want to risk spoilers, so I watched it the first day it was available to the public. I had to watch 8 movies as homework before the movie, and I was so glad I did because they were all referenced, and it was epic to like understand the references. So proud of myself for finishing my homework, even though I had to pay $3.99 for every single one of those movies, which is super annoying. I went to get tacos tonight, and it was like 40 degrees, and I wore sandals because that's how much I hate socks. But I wore like a sweatshirt and sweatpants. My pinky hurts because I hold my phone like this and the pinky supports. So now I've just had like my pinky, both of them hurt so much. So I'm trying to hold the phone like this, like between 2 palms while I type with my thumbs. It's ridiculous. I have gotten this storage notification like 10 times now. So I'm worried this video is going to cut off and then delete. So I'm going to say goodbye, DFTBA, and I'll see you next week.